Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, featuring the Festering Skies DLC. And we don't have a mission queued up yet, but we'll get there. We had our scavenging mission from last time just take a little longer than normal, so we didn't spend the time at the end of that mission to set ourselves up for the mission to open this episode with, and we're going to take care of that now. What we will do is we will send the tag along. No, we will send the fried chicken over here to this exploration site, the Time Vault. That I think, if memory serves me, it's a story continuation mission, so we don't have to worry about battles. And so while we're doing that, we will then get the tag along up to the base. I think what we'll do is we're just going to drop off the black hole to let it sit there and get fixed back up into appropriate condition. Then we'll take both of the Helios and we're going to head south, and guess what we're going to do? We're going to take on another vehicle mission down here in the mist, of course. So good luck there. But I'm still got my fingers crossed that we can finally give myself an Aspida to play around with. It's the only vehicle I have not yet had a chance to have some fun with, and I prefer not to spend resources to have to build one, and the time, especially with so much stuff that we need to manufacture right now. So keep your fingers crossed for me. That may end up being, who knows, the mission that comes up next once we get a few little housekeeping things done right here. One of those I want to take care of is that newest ship that I think it was a couple missions ago we were able to take, the Thunderbird from New Jericho. We've renamed that the Elusive. One of y'all suggested that name and I thought it was appropriate. And since it did take a little while to track that airship down, it kept changing havens while we were trying to chase it down. So I think Elusive is an appropriate name for it. Although maybe since we did actually catch it, semi-elusive would have been better, but we'll stick with elusive. It flows just a little bit better. And we had a new personnel name change added to our mix. Our final technical has been named Neithral Necro. Now, you made a request for a character in Corrupted Horizons. You'll still appear there, but this one was available here and now. So guess what? You're also going to be in our Festering Skies playthrough. Hopefully you're going to take a peek and notice that fact, because you're going to be going out as a technical. And one thing I realized, we are manufacturing some nice outfits here, some nice suits of armor for our technicals, and in fact the first technical is already equipped with his armor. We're waiting for this for our newest character. We never built any arms for these guys, so let's get down here. And I think, wait, did I just pass it? Yeah, there's they are, the VVA-2 arms for our technicals, so we can remove mind fraggers, repair mechanical devices, and do some healing and removal of paralysis. So these are important. I want to add them to the mix. I don't think, actually what I'll do is move one of them up. And then, because both these technicals are going to become active sooner rather than later, so we might as well get these tech arms up there so we can get use out of them. Now, the last thing I want to do, oh yeah, research. I wanted to switch the order. Since we haven't even excavated any of our ancient sites yet, although I think there's about 4 of them on the map that we've exposed already, I'm going to hold off on these because we can't even build them anyway, and we're going to get some stuff that we can build and give that a higher priority. So now we've got the Agile Grenade Launcher due next in 9 hours, followed by the Brocker AC-3 for our airships if we decide to build one. I think that's better to have those first in our queue there. And finally, the last thing I want to do is, since we're going to be heading down to South America with our Helios team in fairly short fashion, I want to make sure that when we're down here, we don't have to fly all the way back up to Canada to get ourselves better. We have a base that we activated down here, and this base is with the intention of finding a path down to Antarctica eventually. That's why we're here and activated it. But in the meantime, it also will help restore us as we have all sorts of activities to partake in down in South America. So we need to build something else just to get it fully functional as far as our place of rest and relaxation and healing for us. We have the living quarters, but we do not have a med bay down here. And since we own the supplies to get that done, I want to build a med bay down here also. And there we go. And it'll take 3 days. It'll be built long before we should need it down here. So I think now is the time to get that done. And then finally, the last things we'll do is eventually we want to get our McKinley, our airships down in the African base. In fact, let's just get over there. Yeah, the gift is flying to the African base. We got the McKinley already there. We also have the Air and Sea Rescue, so I want to make sure these all get loaded up in some way, shape, or form, so we can get out and start excavating. That's my first plan with them, is to excavate. We don't have to worry about the behemoth yet. It's still underwater. At some point, that'll be an issue and plans will change. But let's keep ourselves busy and moving forward with these airships, so we can make that kind of progress. Now, what we're going to do is, I think on the McKinley, we have one individual on the McKinley now. We want to load some more on the McKinley just because it has the speed. So I think what we're going to do is hold back Jill Valentine to go on one of the Thunderbirds, the other Thunderbird. Then we'll load up. Oh, actually, I have 2 Thunderbirds to load up right now, because I don't think anybody is on the Air, Sea, and Rescue right now. Let me just double check. Sorry for... Yeah, Air, Sea, and Rescue is empty. The Elusive is empty, which we want to load those 2 up. But I just need to load those 2 up with single soldiers. So what we'll do is we will load up probably our 2 snipers on there. We're going to get Marine Grunt Vanson on the McKinley. We'll get Sheila Misty on the Air Sea Rescue. Exceptional Entity will also go on the McKinley. So we got a 3-person team on the McKinley right now. Jill Valentine, we're going to wait to load you up on the Elusive when it shows up. And then Nethral Necro, or we're going to wait to load you up on one, I think one of our, is it the Gift or the Overwatch 2 has a space on it. And with that team, I would like to mix in and start getting a technical worked up with them too. So that's what where we're gonna install you when these 2 ships get there. So at least now we can get everybody moving. So the first thing we're gonna do is get back to the Helios and get them moving. The fried chicken goes to the story mission. Well, okay. And this ship got here, and it doesn't look like we discovered anything. The question mark was useless. So let's get you moving back to the base, just because we do need to recover our stamina. And then let's get back to where we were again. The fried chicken is almost there. We want to get the tag-along up here to the base so we can drop off the vehicle. That's the plan here.
Construction complete.
And the Elusive is here, so we can get personnel on the Elusive. Who was I talking about for the Elusive? I think it was Jill Valentine. You're going on the Elusive. And at the same time, now that we got the Helios moving, let's get these vessels here moving down here. The Elusive, we're going to send you right here and see about going for excavation here. And then the Overwatch 2, you're getting to the base. We're done with you. Gift, you're getting to the base. And the Gift is the one that has the space. That's where our final technician will be loading up. As we go back to rest on stamina there also. McKinley, we are going to get you flying over here in this distance where we got a couple more to excavate. With your team
The writings
of 3.
of my great-grandfather recount his mission to Oglethorpe University and the Time Vault. It was here in 1936 that he deposited the files, sealed aluminium containers that were locked away to be opened in 1,000 years. Did he know what those files contained? I'm not sure. He was a wily old devil. I have the documents before me now. They prove what I had previously only suspected. A technologically advanced hominin civilization existed on this planet long before Homo sapiens came along. They flourished until something destroyed them. But some of them must have survived, or where did the stories come from? Somehow, they must have won. I know that some of my operatives think I've lost it. It doesn't matter. I have to keep searching. If I find the answer, it'll have all been worth it.
All right, so it is a story mission as I remembered the riddle. At this point, Syme's notes become hard to make sense of. He seems to have investigated an archaeological site of some kind and noted down several fragments of antediluvian writing, which led him to wherever he went next. We would need to reconstruct the writing to figure out his final destination. So we got some new research. Time Vault. According to his notes, Randolph Symes III discovered that his great-grandfather had buried a trove of documents and samples, largely belonging to the Phoenix Project's predecessor organizations, in Oglethorpe's University Time Vault. There is little left of the university itself, but the Time Vault still exists. It's been opened, presumably by Symes, but is still safe from Pandoran infestation. So we're going to retrieve the Time Vault contents. And we have new research to fit in. And let's go see what that is. Antediluvian proto-civilization. Let's get it in the queue. Anything new beyond that? Doesn't look like it. And I think what we'll do is we'll move it up after the Agile Grenade Launcher. And I've said it before, I wish these things had up and down arrows. So we didn't have to go up here, then re-up that one. Now, no, it's a rebuke I don't want up there. I made a mistake. See? Let's get the antediluvian above that, the agile above that, and then we'll try and remember to remove the it's not gonna, it's only 2 hours, and then we'll get down to the Brocker AC. So that's the order we want. There we go. Okay, so now we can get this Helios. Yeah, you're flying north. We might as well just fly you north to wait so you can fly down to the vehicle recovery together. And in the meantime, you got a little health going and whatnot while you're sitting here waiting. Okay, what else do we have going? Is there anything over here that I had not sent out yet? That's all I want to make sure. We have one more vessel here. The Air Sea Rescue, and I think we had antediluvian site here to uncover, so let's get down here to excavate here. Okay, New Jericho completed some research. It's been shared with us, so we'll take a look at that soon enough. And looks like we have some new research here. The satellite uplink research. This one, oh, it increases the scanning range of our Phoenix bases, so our satellites are improved. That's an important one, especially down for south of Chile. So yeah, we're going to move it now behind antediluvian proto-civilization. In fact, we're going to move it ahead of that one first, because I want to be able to get down to Antarctica, and this will help ensure that we get that extra reach on the satellite to be able to find a site and be able to do that. So let's get it in line. Let's move it up top. And this time let's go back up to the top, and we'll put it right after the Agile Grenade Launcher. There we go. All right, so we're waiting for the other Helios. We got everybody else flying around either to the base here to recover or to go start excavation. So let's just get the time moving. And our second Helios is up here. What we're going to do is the tag-alongs here, fried chickens here. We're going to let the tag-along get a little stamina back, but let's, before we forget it, because I'm bound to have that happen, we're going to go in here and go down to the black hole's right at the front. What do you know? And we're going to leave the black hole at Phoenix, Canada. We're not going to take it with us. Since we're going to go down and do a vehicle mission anyway and pick up a new one, hopefully, let's just drop this one off to totally get healed. Maybe we can load it up if we have the time on one of our Tiamats once that gets going. In fact, we got some new recruits. Why don't we peek in here while it's bugging me and I'm looking at it. And this is a heavy. Actually, didn't we know about this heavy? Isn't this just the other heavy? No, this is a heavy that has melee weapon proficiency. It can be a heavy sniper. Oof. Well, we got yet another heavy that I think I'm going to go ahead and hire. So we're going to have a new recruit. Mary M. Johnson, you're going to be renamed here. You're going to go down to rookie number, I think 17 it is. We're going to recruit you into our main base. So we have a lot of ships flying around over there that can eventually pick you up. But let's get you some training and let's get you hired. And yeah, it is in our main base that I want it to go to. Alrighty. So if you are interested in picking up a character in this playthrough, we have a heavy that we just looked at with a few cool cross classes, melee, shotgun, sniperist, all sorts of different ways we can go. Let me know in the comments and we can see about getting you a new character. If I don't hear from anybody soon enough, I end up going on with the naming process myself. Stamina wise, I think we're good enough to go down and head down to a vehicle. And it's in the mist, but we're heading down here. And let's get the tag along going. And there we go. That part's on the way and going. And then we got our excavation here, which because of the quantity of archaeology labs we have managed to build isn't too expensive to excavate. Let's keep it going. Okay, one of our first ships is down here to recover stamina. And as a matter of fact, let's load up our personnel here so we don't forget to do that. And our newest, we're just going to rename you, Miriam, to rookie number 17 as we number these guys and gals. There you go. And Neithral Necro, we are putting you on the gift to join that team flying around. Okay, let's keep this thing going.
Research complete.
All right, we finished the agile grenade launcher. I think what I'll do without any priority, I want to build one just so we have the option to equip it on. Usually it's an assault I give that kind of thing to. That's a grenade round. We might as well build a round for it. And the actual launcher to put into queue, well, I passed it right up. Let's go find the actual weapon itself. There it is. I went way past it. Okay, it's in the queue. Low priority. But yeah, we want to have one as an option. Now let's get some more archaeology sites going. Okay, both of our guys are here now to improve their stamina. And we have another excavation here. Let's get it going. We have another excavation here. Let's get it going. And then we got our Helios team heading down to South America to get us a vehicle. So let's see what can end up happening next.
Jericho Haven is under attack.
Okay, so we have a new surprise. Enemy invasion. Let's go see where it is. It's actually over here, not hideously far for these guys if their stamina is okay enough. And let's see. We don't have to go for it because they're going to be able to defend themselves. So that's the good news there. But I never mind going for these things. Maybe we can find some Pandorans to help with our diplomacy. And diplomacy can afford to go up a little bit more to try and get us to the next level with Tobias West and New Jericho. So I think what we'll do, we'll have two missions we're headed toward now for this episode. We're going to take these guys out of here. In fact, before we do that, let's get to them and take a look at, just double check that the stamina has improved enough. Yeah. Yeah, it has. We also have a promotion from sitting in the base. Let's get that one done for Mad Max. Level 2 sniper that can now effectively overwatch for us. And we'll give you that pop of will while we're here. Let's send our 2 ships the gift. And one of us has made it to the vehicle mission. It's a high threat level daytime. Daytime is good. Oh, it's the Forsaken that we got to deal with. We haven't dealt with them in a while. I don't recall. So 1 Helios is there. Before we do that, let's get to our other ship that we got to get flying. The Overwatch 2, I believe. Boy, there's so many to flip through these days. Let's get you flying over to this Haven Defense. And now we have today's mission ahead of us. We're looking at you, Aspida. We're looking at you. Here we go. It's a missed location, so it's going to be much more dangerous than normal. Let's see how it goes. Who do we want to take out on this one? Well, we dropped off the vehicle, so it's all 7 of us that are going out on this. Let's make sure. We don't have, it's not like a regular scavenging. We can load up on ammo and everything else on this one. And that's exactly what we'll do. In fact, some of us dropped stuff for our last scavenging mission, so let's make sure we pick up enough extra stuff to be able to help us out. And I think what I'm going to do, Forsaken, I don't need to worry about capturing, so forget that. We will, in case we have an opportunity, pick up a grenade, because that can always help with their armor, and then we'll pack another med kit for the sniper. Sigourney Weaver, let's see about getting you some backup ammo. You can afford to carry it. And then how about just a med kit for you also? Although a grenade would have been nice. We got 32 ammo, 4 bursts per. That's a fair amount of shots. Let's do this and give you a grenade just in case we have a chance to shred some armor with it. We're also going to improve your speed. Is pretty decent, almost maxed out. So we're going to focus on another tick of will to help you out. Tony Shalhoub, we're going to give you some extra ammo here. And we do not, apparently, yeah, we do have 1 more grenade. We might as well just give it to you. There we go. And 1 more bit of will for you also. Alan Rickman, you have the Synedrian laser pistol. Both those have pretty good ammo. This is where we give you that extra med kit just in case we need it. And there does not appear to be any more grenades much to play with. This one's poison. I don't know that that's going to be super effective for what we're up against. So we'll give you the insurance med kit just so in case we need it, you can pass it off or heal with it yourself. We're going to go with the extra will also here. Robbie Zaso, you have room to carry some stuff. We'll give you, you have 1 med kit. You have not the greatest will for a lot of boom blasts, so we're probably okay there. If we're boom blast, I don't think we need to worry about carrying extra ammo, so I will give you that extra med kit. And we don't have room for another grenade, so we'll just leave you slightly less encumbered. How about that? And Nikolai, you're going out on this one. And you're fully loaded. So we never took anything away from you. You're ready to go. We don't have to worry about ammo with that weapon. And this is the living assault rifle that can be very valuable against the Forsaken because it shoots acid, works through and burns through their armor. So I think that might be it. Yep, we already looked at you, Sam Rockwell, so let's get down there. We can only recover items here that we carry because of the vehicle. Let's see if we can grab one. Please, cross your fingers, everybody, for me. We want an Aspida. All right, let's take a look. Can we see it? Now, I don't think we can see anything right off the bat. And this is one, unlike the last one we did, what was it, Corrupted Horizons? I can't even remember one, last vehicle. So the vehicle's back in this back area somehow. And we don't know what it is yet till we get closer. The good news is we have a jet jumper. And we can try sending, and that's usually what I do when the vehicle's across the map like this. We send out Mr. Jet Jump to see if he can be the one to do the driving. The drivers are us. Robbie Zaso, I hope You do a better job driving than on our last one. I think it might have been, was it Corrupted Horizons? I think it was. It was the last vehicle mission where we had some fun joking around with our driver. I think it was Michael Romanoff in that one, if memory serves me right. So we'll see if you can do any better. Basically what that means is we'll see if a patch has hit yet in time for this one to smooth out the animations to make you a better driver. That's what it boils down to. You have a fair amount of will for jet jumps. We're going to take the jet jump. We're going to put you up high in potential cover here in case we see something, so maybe you have a chance to be a little bit protected. And it does not seem to matter because we didn't see anything. So we're just going to run you forward. So you can get those 2 steps, those 2 spaces farther next jump. Now I think it's time to take one of our... And we've got Sigourney, we've got Nikolai, and we got Sam Rockwell. So we are loaded with assaults. We are loaded with speed. We are also, fortunately, going against the Forsaken. We got triple-digit snipers, which is my preferred way of dealing with Forsaken from a distance. What we're going to do is one of our snipers... Well, there's no cover up here, though. But I do like the idea of having a sniper up high to command the battlefield. Hopefully not facing another Forsaken sniper, or otherwise we're dead. But that's the initial plan, and unless we need to change. So Tony Shalhoub, you've been voted. Nah, because you're better mobile since you have that weapon. Who do we have? This is good for aim, so Will Smith, you're the one we're sending to the top. Let's just double check one more sniper. Alan Rickman. Well, Alan Rickman, you're more mobile, so you're going to get up there faster. So let's send you here and make you the one myself exposed doing the climbing. The other thing we got to remember...
ready.
Yeah, you're ready, but we got to heal you before we climb you up there too, so maybe that wasn't the right choice. So just in case I change my mind and get you healed next turn, let's send you over here also, Will Smith. Maybe you will end up being the one going up high. And now we need to move out with some assaults and see if we can't track down the enemies we're dealing with. I think we'll do single dashes just to get us a little bit farther, but I'm not going to use double dash will right off the bat. I think tree cover is appropriate. Now that's even farther forward. We'll use this cover. And we found our first one. It's an assault back here. Let's take a look at what his abilities may be. So he's got the Perceptor, he's got Tentacle Retaliation, so we got to make sure we don't get too close. Return Fire is there, Tentacle Attack, we just don't want to get too close. Electric Kick, yeah. He's much better dealt with at a distance, although he has a really good weapon and an Incendiary Grenade. So this guy's got some offense, especially if we close in close. The other thing we have to look at is, can we get... Apparently not. We aren't going to be able to move to get any kind of amazing line of sight. So I think what we're going to do... Well, guess what? We don't have a ton of will, but we have dash with you, Tony Shalhoub. So I think we'll come out on a dash and see if we can gain an angle on this guy to hurt him a little bit, because he sounds just sounding a little too dangerous to me. Now, as far as a move for quick aim, we don't know. We're going to stay behind a tree just because.
Moving now.
And we'll see what the shot looks like with this weapon. Yeah, I think that's worth switching over and doing quick aim. And let's hope we're true. It's not a guaranteed shot by any means.
Gotcha.
But I should know, Tony Shalhoub or anyone on the team, we like the harder the shot, the more we like it. Forsaken Assault is now bleeding, although he has all his abilities available to him. Nikolai, let's get you into cover to hopefully keep you safe.
My turn.
And we got some others to run up there.
The body is an instrument.
Now that we know about an enemy, I'm wondering, although with our particular weapons and the way those pillars are, I'm not gonna waste the will yet. We'll come indoors here to be protected, at least in this direction.
Going in.
And let's get our final assault moving up. Yeah, we'll do the single dash again. But Sigourney, we definitely got to get you just a little bit more speed. Let's see, where's the best position to put you in? Yeah, that tree's kind of blocking us, so we'll give you this crouching cover right here. If he wants to shoot at you, he's probably going to have to move. Let's find out. He's charging us big time, no shots. Healed himself first. So there, does there feel like a hell of a lot of Forsaken out here or what? Does it feel that way to you? What kind of weapon do you have? He's an assault. He's awful dang close with an awful dangerous weapon. Now we got a lot of choices ahead of us. We have a lot of choices ahead of us. We've got another Forsaken right here.
I was born ready.
We've got Overwatch back here with Berserkers. This may not be the time to jump forward to find a vehicle. Just kind of saying out loud here, this may not be the time. Let's go take a look at your low slung weapon. I don't know if you're going to have a chance to step out and get the right angle, but let's just check it. It's a hell of a lot of damage on this guy, but it's definitely not taking him out either. Oof. So if we shoot here, wow. I'm feeling a little antsy, a little nervous, a little afraid even, just because there's a follow-up Forsaken here also. Gotta think about that too. Who has, any of you assaults have a grenade? Well, yeah, some of you have grenades, and you're advanced enough to have the perk that you can switch around what you have. It might be that grenades is what I want to bring up here to start, have them fall through to the ground and then follow up that way with our other two assaults in injured fashion. We'll also be able to have Warcry available if things go south that way, but he's also someone I got to be very aware of. Another lot of close-up individuals here, so there's immediately 4 right off the bat that can hurt us. And we aren't in position necessarily with our snipers. Well, we got 1 potential shot here. That would help us out there. So rather than get you up high, let's go see what that shot looks like.
Eyes peeled.
Okay, so that's not ideal. Not ideal. And since these guys are kind of more close-up guys, we can get you up here for a single shot. Although then we have to start worrying about the weapons, because you are killable in 1 shot. So I think instead what we do is we come out here for a quick aim so you can get back into cover. Because we need the offense right now, and then this will keep you safe. So let's move here first. Although, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that might be in the way to block our shot. That's the only problem. I do not trust this line of sight meter at all. So maybe we bring you here, because I really am worried about these 2 grouped up here without a lot of answers to them real close. So let's go over here and bring you inside. It also gives you some cover benefit. I don't need to use quick aim per se, because you're in cover by staying there. Yikes. The shot is not telling me it's ideal. But we got it. See, I didn't sit there and think too long on that one. I just did it. Which is nice for a change. Is there any way to get us up here? Now we can get over here. I don't know how that gives us a shot though. Unless we can see through some... Oh, maybe... See, that's a lean-to. There's a hole through there to gain a shot. And so that is the one way we can give you a shot, Will Smith. To give it a shot here. Let's give it a go. We spotted yet another. Oh, okay. We didn't spot another one, I don't think. We now know who we're dealing with in the interior. Yep, another berserker, another up close guy. Now let's do our quick aim and hope we have a shot.
I've got this.
Pretty good shot. I'm not upset about this shot.
No mercy.
Good job. Now, I'm only going to have so many sniper shots left to help us out. And we know with this guy on the roof, that's a weird angle, so I can't count on that shot helping us out. So let's take a look at what we have as options up here. We can shoot, and then we can war cry. So maybe this guy can't clobber us too bad. Although he can definitely probably move close enough to clobber us. Let's find out if. Or do we want a boom blast? Of course, he's in a building, so he's potentially protected. So that might be a waste. So if we take this shot, which is not a bad shot at all, I can follow it up with a war cry. And we are in cover. So let's try this first. Didn't do the damage I wanted and forgot about return fire. So we took some damage on top of that, nothing excessive. We are going to war cry for sure. Because we don't need them getting up close. Now we do have options with grenades that some of us are carrying. It would be nice if we could get to a point to throw the grenade to possibly pick up both of them. The bad news is if I do come here, he's got an easy shot on us. But if the grenade works ideally, but it's not guaranteed again, they would fall through to the ground. Let's try the grenade. We still have a sniper backup shot if he becomes, or would appear to be too much of an issue. And let's heave our grenade.
Watch this.
Can we get it up here to get them both? Hopefully and potentially we can. We heard them both, only one fell through, and I forgot about, yet again, the return fire. So I hope this is not boding or an indication of how the mission is going to work out for us. Not excited about that thought. Although if there was anything in the way of a sniper shot to take this guy out at least, and finally get rid of that return fire that I seem to have a desire to forget about. We're going to bring you here so you have some cover, Tony Shalhoub. Oh, that turned over bench is not cover. We're going to bring you here so you have cover, Tony Shalhoub. One step I don't think is going to change all that much. And now we see him. Yeah, we're gonna stay behind the rock. We can step forward one step if this shot isn't quite what we're hoping for, to make an adjustment. Now, this shot is what I'm hoping for.
One less to worry about.
Thank you, Tony Shalhoub, for getting rid of the return fire guy that we want to forget about. Now we have other options, and some of those options are, let me check here if you have that option. Yes, you do have onslaught, so we can always reposition you to get you healed, especially with this guy so close, although he is war cried. So two options: start dealing with these guys ahead of us, and then we got to worry about this guy who has some movement and speed, who very well could reach us and hurt us. So I could come up here, take out this guy. That gets us close to this guy, but we could onslaught to escape.
Moving to coordinates. Target located.
And we have yet another enemy. Who are we seeing now? I think you we knew about. You, or unless we just, yeah, there's nobody new here that I'm seeing. Oh, that's the new one. Yeah, we definitely want to kind of escape so we don't take a shot from that weapon. Let's see if we can do another kill. Start working on their will.
Eyes peeled.
Although I think these guys have pretty damn decent will. That's how you eliminate return fire. You kill them. Okay, let's onslaught you. So we aren't hanging you out to dry. And let's retreat. We also, you aren't going to be able to overwatch, so end your turn. We also then need to retreat you, and we can always do it with a dash too, Sigourney. Not that you have the greatest dash skill in the world. Yeah, like I said, not that you have the greatest dash skill in the world, and that definitely keeps us potentially in range. We're dashing. In range of some of these guys, and you can run a little farther to boot. Since the two guys that are closest to us right now are big stick guys, we're just running for distance right now. Let's try and keep ourselves healthy. The problem is you might get whacked and die. He could be close enough, except that he has to run around and he's war cried. Let's cross our fingers. One more thing to do, just in case it helps. We're throwing out the pistol overwatch here.
Playing it safe.
And we're throwing out the pistol overwatch.
Let's show them what we can do.
More because of this guy that we weren't aware of. And that's our turn. Now we got to see if we can survive. I'm worried about close-up melee. Okay, we got lucky here that we war cried him and he's stopped close by. Oh, he had a pistol though, and I'm standing out in the open. Oof. That was unplanned, but we got lucky. He missed 2 out of 3 shots. Another pistol overwatch. Another berserker getting in close. Another missed pistol overwatch. Oh, and they're focusing in on the weakest of us, or the most exposed of us. But they didn't manage to take us out.
What's our move?
So Sigourney, you're tough. Thank you for that. Now we got you, an injured Sam Rockwell, but it's not in our best interest to necessarily move forward with you to do a world of hurt on this guy because of your health. Oof. We got some tough choices here, ladies and gentlemen. We got ourselves some tough choices. Who can you see? This one. Well, thankfully you're hidden from this one at the moment. We may have another answer for him coming up. But for starters, in fact, let's see. Can you see him from where you're standing? No. So we will be able to relocate over here for a single shot there. So we got these guys handled with our snipers. Well, one for sure, hopefully handled as long as we hit. Let's go see if we can make that happen. We can check it before we spend the quick aim. No, that's... Oh, wait. So when we switch weapons, all of a sudden this guy cannot be seen. So what I can do is come up here, get a single shot there. To do a world of hurt. It leaves us exposed for return shots, though. But I need to get your shot, because standing here, there's no other way, well, unless we drop down to the ground. But then once again, we're moving. And we're only going to get a single shot. Without any real cover. This guy's so far back, I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about this guy in return fire is what I'm worried about. So I think we're out of return fire range if I bring you here for your best possible shot. Will Smith. Unfortunately, if we don't take him out, he's going to be able to move and shoot and do some hurt to us. So we just don't have a cover shot really available to us now, do we? So we're not going to go with you first. We're going to come out here with you, Alan Rickman. In your weakened health situation. And bring you there. We're going to see what our shots look like before. We got one there. And we got one there. So we are equally effective with anyone that we want to shoot at. So let's do our quick aim. Let's take our first shot.
This better work.
Okay, he's bleeding. Torso again. We do have other options with you because we have
5x5.
you, Nikolai, who can onslaught. And maybe right now I want to take extra shots with my sniper who has such a good shot potential. So we're going to run you in here to onslaught. And, well, now we'll keep you right where you are to onslaught because you can still see some individuals here. So let's do the onslaught from here. Get another sniper shot.
We can still do this. Do we have a plan?
Yes, we can still do this. We're going to go for the kill here. That is what we'll try next, I think. Now, if I were to jump you down, there is no cover I can give you, and there's no way I can get a shot over at that guy because of the tree. Unless I come, like, way out wide and stand in the open.
Keep it
Who
together.
can you see?
Upward.
You can see this guy. What does that shot look like?
Gotta focus.
Just not enough of a guarantee here, is it now, to be able to take this one out? Well, since we can only do one onslaught, this is going to be your shot. Let's just take it now, find out how it does. Okay. I do have another sniper that if we need it, can get down there with a shot. So let's eliminate this guy.
Moving now.
That's my decision. I don't think we need quick aim.
That was a
Okay,
kill.
one down. Now, you, Sigourney Weaver. We're gonna have to worry about this guy who we can war cry. Try to keep him at bay. while we work on these others.
What are we doing?
So that means you can take your next shot, non-quick aim style, just to hang on, because I don't have anybody else to give you some onslaught. So let's just do the shot over here. See if we can't hurt this guy now. Nice hit. Hang tight. Now I'm feeling a little more confident about jumping you down for a shot. And what's going to be the best angle? Just to make sure nothing's in our way, I'm bringing you here. And let's quick aim. And let's hope we can finish this guy off. Alright, those threats on that side are done. Now the threat over here, we definitely got this guy who can run pretty damn far. The first thing we need to do... Actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump up to the roof and war cry from there, and if we get lucky, we can reach this guy from here. Probably not. But we'll take a look. I think I'm going to give that a go, just in case we get lucky enough with war cry to slow this guy down too. And then we should be able to pick up the will, which we are absolutely burning through right now.
On it.
Let's see if we can pick up 1 or 2. Just 1. But it's the closest one. And that's what we got to work with right now. Now I don't think you have any more grenades.
Ready-ish.
And I think what we want to do at the moment, temporarily, he's war cried. We can back you up and apply a med kit. It's probably the best initial course of action.
I need to recover.
Alright, we have some other med kits now that need to be applied. Fortunately, this guy has a gun, and he's a long ways away. But fortunately, you have a move, so what we'll do is we'll just play it safe-ish. Get you up here, apply the med kit. That's long range for a pistol. He can take it if he wants, and you'll be healed back up, mostly. Except we start getting too close to this guy if the war cry isn't effective. So take that back. We'll move right here.
Right there.
And heal.
Do we have a plan?
And we're going to step you over just because we weren't able to heal you for some random, so you don't get picked off by some random shot. And Sigourney will bring you back up front to keep an eye on things over here. And we still have a vehicle to get, remember that. I love him playing the Overwatch game. Oh, baby. Forgot about a pistol. I'm thinking he just has that mallet. Here I'm focused on the stick and I forget that he has that deadly pistol. Yeah, that one. Nurgle's Wrath. We are bleeding big time.
Ready. Sort of.
Yeah, sort of. Ready, sort of. Let's bring you back here into cover. Holy smokes. We got lucky. We got lucky.
My head. I can't breathe.
And on top of that, that jet jump is also not a good thing. So what we're going to do, not much will left. We're still, one more time, going to slow this guy down. And he's effectively taken away our jet jump and our quick way to get to the vehicle. So now we got to start looking at some other options here. Well, we can see what the shot looks like.
Peeled.
Not amazing. But if he wants to, if he has his Overwatch stretched this far, good on him. Now the quick aim should be good enough, I hope.
Aiming.
And it's good enough in my book. And we can still run to cover. And we can still do a pistol Overwatch against this berserker coming around this way. Now, we got our assaults over here to get ready to work on this guy. Problem is, this guy can come on in there. Is there doors over here? Here. So maybe we got to play as we move forward close enough to cover these guys. We'll cover them with Overwatch. And send our sniper. Of course, that rock is going to be giving him cover. That's going to make it hard for him to hit. I'm going to do something now, just because I feel like I need to. With the damage we've been taking, I don't want anybody in a weakened position right now. We're going to get you
Already
up here.
there.
Since you can't really take a shot other than a pistol. We're going to try and get
prepared.
you repositioned. To maybe have a shot. Yeah, you have enough will so that I think we can take a chance. I'll tell you what.
Can't wait.
Let's do this. Let's onslaught you. All we got to worry about is pistols at range. It's going to put you in lack of cover. And it'll let us pick up some will. Well, there's a little bit of cover if slightly, that's really no cover. But we'll pick up the will in the process.
Let's do this.
And we'll Overwatch. Now let's get the rest of us assaults.
I'm here.
Moved up somewhat. So it's funny, we have this window slit here, but we can't shoot through it, this guy. He could also come around the bend on this side. And we also have to worry about this new addition over here. And having you up high means I just made you a target from this guy. Potentially once he moves, but not right away. I don't think... We couldn't see him, so he better not be able to see us. What I am going to do is bring you on this side, Sam Rockwell, to cover against the Berserker coming around, or the other guy coming around this way with Overwatch. We're just going to set it fairly close.
On Overwatch. Let them
And then
come.
Nikolai, we're going to give you the center move to get you up pretty dang close. Yeah, but then you're in his Overwatch view. So instead we're going to bring you right here to provide your Overwatch from that angle. And then we'll have dash next turn if we need it. Let's do the acid Overwatch. Let's do your Overwatch. Let's see what happens. Oh geez, we don't need a frenzy head now to help him out. At us in a frenzied state, but the shot made him think twice. That is always a good thing. lost track of our guy in here now, though. This is just not easy. I want that vehicle. I don't even know what the freaking vehicle is yet. Okay. We've got Will for quick aim. He hasn't moved, so we know we can hit him. Right? Yes. So let's quick aim him. And work on him.
Preparing to fire.
Taking out his torso. See if we can do it even more damage now. And almost take him out, but with his bleeding that might be enough.
Steel
I think it is. Lower their numbers. They're reinforcing so much, though. Quicker than we could take him out. But he's gone.
I can make a
Now,
difference.
fortunately, you have 2 shots. Unfortunately, it may not do enough damage. Fortunately, we have something we can do first. Both your arms are okay. You have enough for 1 boom blast. So we're going to do some short range booming. Like right there to pick up the 2 closest to us. Hopefully. Get rid of some of that armor so our follow-up shots with our assaults will have a better chance. Okay, we've shredded some armor. And we got this guy bleeding. Not that he can't tissue regenerate, but it's a start. Now, I'm more interested in taking these 2 shots because he has, well, not at least not on the arm. We'll focus on the torso, therefore, where we did reduce some armor. Except your shots need to be a little better than that. Better. But not good enough. This gets us 1 more shot. Can apply some acid. Here we go. Finally.
Ready.
We gotta use Sigourney, but we still have, even though we lost track of him, there is a guy in there. And I don't know that he's probably regenerated by now. We gotta worry about him. So what we'll do is Overwatch, just because he's the big unknown. And we'll work on repositioning our snipers. Matter of fact, would it be better off? Let's get you behind that cover. That guy's bleeding. You can't see these guys that are farther over, unfortunately, unless we move you. We can work on this other guy now. Oh, maybe not. We're going to have to get you up high to be of any service to us coming up. Unfortunately, it won't be this turn. an Overwatch though. And that's just what we'll do.
I'm on Overwatch.
We can Overwatch you. Once again, that's what we'll do. And let's hope that's enough. And we have one more Overwatch that we're going to do over here.
I'll keep my eyes open.
In case that one we lost track of comes charging around. Hopefully we can stop him in his tracks. Let's see what happens. That helped us. We got more to worry about. Healing himself will slow him down, thank goodness. And we've gained vision of the guy, or awareness, I should say, of the guy indoors again. Okay. And we have a new entrant over here, on top of everything else.
Here.
You can see him. Now I'm wishing we had extra ammo, but let's go see what this shot looks like. And it looks good.
Ready to engage.
We'll focus on the arm. Not that taking out their arms are always great if they have the regeneration ability, but we got him bleeding. It'll slow him down in his advance. Now we'll work on the regeneration torso, not that we can take it out. And we hit his head. Okay, so sniping was good there.
Ready, willing, and able.
We have another target for sniping. A guy with a weapon, and that's good. And you have quick aim still. Let's use it. Oh! Okay, we'll use it. I'm not going to panic yet. You'll get the angle now by stepping over a step.
Moving to position. Ready to fire.
Now we got him. I hope. Oh, I think we missed it. We hit his weapon. He took the weapon. Not a bad backup plan. We'll take it. And we'll give another shot to somebody else. We'll bring you here.
Moving now.
Can't wait.
We have the will. We've been recovering will here and there, so we have the will still. Hit him in the leg, even though we were body focusing. Well, we're gonna hang on for a minute. We got to figure out what to do over here. I think what we're going to do is bring both of our assaults on this side wide to get shots here. We have Warcry as a backup to help us out. And if we can narrow their numbers just a little bit more, we're sending somebody dashing off into the distance. That's just what we're going to be doing. So let's come over here. Ooh, he took some good cover now, didn't he? So we're playing the dash up, dash back game right now.
Time to step up.
Just in case. Can't take out the arm. Let me just check before I do this. Because he's probably got return fire with a really bad weapon. No. Thank goodness. That's far away.
Looking for an angle.
We can do our most hurt in the head. And we can dash away.
Gotta keep on pushing.
We got a similar plan for you, Nikolai. Or I could have onslaughted to allow him to just take the extra shots, but we're going to do the same with you. And we'll see about applying some acid here, which is always helpful against these guys. And you actually have Warcry ability, but we're going to dash you back. And then we're going to take our Warcrier up here to Warcry. That'll take care of these two. And what do we want to do beyond that? I think what we want to do, yeah, I think that's as high as your health can go, unfortunately. I think what we're going to look at doing is start bringing you back. Or do we just leave you there to be able to, well, there is no will. And we can't recover now. We need to gain some will for Boom Blast back, so let's just stay there because it's a good Boom Blast advantage. And you, Sigourney, are going to be running for us. We have one arm gone that can regen, but I think it's time. I got to get somebody dashing in that direction, even though it's a dangerous move with this many still there, still able to do some things. Now this guy will be able to potentially gain sight. You don't have a weapon anymore, but you'd be dangerous up close. We're going to keep you behind the rock for the moment. And to protect against the tentacled one coming up too close, we are going to overwatch close range with the shotgun.
Holding position.
And we'll spread some more overwatch out there. Yours was effective this way. We'll do it again.
I got this covered.
And you've got the pistol overwatch. Let's bring it up to the corner. Actually, you can shoot the pistol, do the Hail Mary shot.
Still on target.
And now we'll overwatch you. Over here also. Trying to heal themselves up, and we did get hit. Even with okayish cover. So the first thing we're doing, did not get an indication of any new reinforcements. Does not mean they're not out there. And we're going to start running. As long as we got the will. We're here to get a vehicle. We need to get a vehicle.
No rest for the weary.
We got a new enemy spotted. Oh, that guy. We can see that guy now. Let's run you up here.
Repositioning. I hope this works.
I do too. Actually, we'll give you this cover even farther forward. And we don't have sight of any vehicles yet. It's got to be inside there, or can sometimes be behind the building. We shall see. Okay, we're doing the dash game because we still have Will. And it might be more effective this time.
All I need is a clear shot.
Now, do any of my snipers have a shot on that guy? No. He's down behind the wall just enough. And this guy didn't really change and move a lot. So that means he can still be seen here. And that means our snipers probably need to leave the perch at the moment. Because we're never going to get this guy. Sam, I wish I could check what your shot would be. I guess we could see about... don't have enough will for onslaught. So we'll bring you up here.
Heading out.
See what a shot would look like.
Just need the right angle.
Not great. We got some acid. We're coming back here to this position. We're bringing down our snipers since we don't have shots here.
Making haste.
Yeah, we're gonna overwatch inside against this guy coming around. We're bringing you down. We're gonna overwatch you inside for this guy coming around. One of these days, he's gonna leave the building, and we're gonna be ready for him. Now, you don't have two quick aims, but he's not at full strength either, so we're just going to do a shot.
Have to focus. Enemy still active.
He got his arm bleeding yet again, and this time he's going to bleed out before he can fix himself. Okay, who's left? Mr. Warcry, who I think we're going to Warcry down below. Oh, we can't. So we're going to regen. And we're going to do the Overwatch over here.
I'll try to stop them.
Put out the Frenzy. Oh, we got a new one. We knew he was going to come out one of these days. So far, so good. Let's get back to our focus here of finding a vehicle.
Ready?
We have one dash. Let's dash into the building. And it was all worth it! We finally have our... Okay, I'm the only one excited probably, because I've never got to play with one before! Looks like the entrance is over on this side, and we can't reach it. So let's get in there. Okay, it's been a tough battle. It's been really, really tough. Now let's focus on getting out of here, staying alive, you name it, all of the above. Let's make this happen.
All set.
This is where the boom blast comes in because I can. We're going to try dropping it right there to pick up both. And we're going to do it one more time. Except we're going to air. Now we can take him out with an assault. Let's focus here to make sure we hit the priest. We got these guys hurting for a change at last, at once. Let's come up here. Nikolai.
Trying to reposition.
Not worrying about cover anymore. I'm feeling confident now. Let's come back here on this one. Means I have one more assault to run up yet again, and we have a dash to make sure we can do it.
Gotta keep on pushing.
Let's get Nice and close. I
I'm on the
am
move.
so sick and tired of these guys. These evil Forsaken. And we're done there. Now we have the guy over on this side. And we have a line of sight. We have two will shots in us. With a leaf in the way. I forgot about a return fire. I'm not paying it. That has got to be the biggest oversight I have in this whole game. We're just lucky we're not bleeding. I can take this other shot not. I'm going to take it with somebody else who is out of range of return fire, hopefully. And who will have some cover, maybe.
Targeting.
Now, he's gone. In fact, do we have a med kit? Let's take it right now. Oh, man, we're lucky we haven't lost more limbs with the return fire, forget about it kind of issues we've been having. He's going to bleed out. He's not worth any more effort. Let's get up here. Overwatch. They've been coming in on this side a lot. Well, they've been coming in on both sides a lot.
Do we have a plan?
Oh, you don't have any movement left. Or Aspida. Oh, we can move him without you being on board? Well, no, you're going to go on board and drive for us. I don't need the Aspida this precise moment. We're getting you on board so you can get out of here faster with the Aspida. So hang tough, Aspida. There's no healing I need you to do. And we are going to work on withdrawing here.
Moving to coordinates.
With Overwatch where available. Let's get this side done before we move over.
Ready for action. Repositioning. Providing overwatch.
Tony Shalhoub. Now our exit zone's way back here, so you know what I'm going to do just for the purposes of retreating is get us near the, get us back up in the tower now, as far as I'm concerned. So we can cover our retreat. Now you can get on board. Thank you, Sigourney, for helping us out. Let's get the vehicle motoring. And Will Smith, we're going to start retreating you also. What do we got? Robbie Zaso? Yeah, you've earned it. We put you in an awkward position. Let's get you out of here. Okay, so let's have these guys come in where we least expect it. But we have some
Receiving loud and
potential
clear.
shots here. We have Will also.
Steady.
Much easier when the Forsaken appear in manageable numbers. Wouldn't you say? Would you not say? Robbie, sorry, but you're hurt. We need to run you out of here. We're not playing games with you, or anyone for that matter. But we'll run you over here just to do this.
Enemy down.
There's the Aspida. Nothing in the way that we're aware of. Let's get moving. You can knock down obstacles with the best of the vehicles. You're done, Sigourney. I'm not making you get off. I will see about getting you on board.
I hope I'm not leaving myself exposed.
Is that not the entrance? Oh wait, can it only hold one at a time? Well, guess what? I've learned something about the Aspida. It's not a huge vehicle.
I'm getting there.
I'm cool with that. Coming at us as best they can. They're coming at us, reinforcing quite close, which surprises me. But not close enough, I hope. Aspida we're just bringing over here so that next turn when we can get everybody out of here, we just do that. As a team, as we always do. Rockwell, we're not going to leave you behind at all. Aww. Well, we've personally taken enough injury. We might as well let the vehicle get its first dent. And there we go. You're the farthest away. You can make it. We're out of here.
I'm going. I'm on the move. Let's show them what we can do. Here comes the Phoenix. Repositioning. Hope this works.
Hallelujah. I can't tell you how many mission vehicles I've done and never gotten that vehicle. I can no longer say that going forward. All right, items recovered. We got the vehicle. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good job, guys. We're going to recover everything. Very pricey mission for us. But gosh darn it, it's cheaper than buying that vehicle or building it. Okay. So what we're going to do at this point is I'm going to stop. Once again, that was a longer mission. One of these scavenging, vehicle, whatever is in the mist. Makes me, that was tough. So we're going to stop. We know we're headed towards Fort Dauntless for a Haven Defense. That more than likely will be our next mission next time. Hope you enjoyed today's. Hope you're as happy as I am to start being able to have some fun with an Aspida. Never had the pleasure of trying it out. Now I finally get that chance. So I'm excited. Hopefully it will help our capture rate too compared to Season 1. That's what I'm hoping. So anyway, this is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.